Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Around the Table GTA. This episode, I guess, is going to be about ease. It's something that I've been thinking about recently. I've been going back to the things that I do enjoy. I've been freeing up more time for myself to do things that I forgot that I enjoyed. I forgot that I loved. And that's something that happens when you get caught up in certain systems. You get caught up, even like, I could say, even self improvement to an extent is a trap because you can only improve yourself so much. But at the same time, you need to realize that you will never be perfect. And being the best that you can be varies, right? Even your perception of the best version of yourself sometimes isn't even the best version of yourself. And that's a mix of outside influence as well as not appreciating yourself. So I don't know. That's where this episode is starting. There's nothing really wrong with me. It's just where I have added my thoughts to, or that's where my mind is seeking today, or flowing today. Yeah, recently it's been more sunny, but today is very gloomy. And I'm embracing the gloom. I do miss the sun, but I'm embracing the gloom and doing this episode on ease. And the thing about ease, or even easy access, or taking the easy way out, or, yes, I said a lot of ors, but I'm going to say it again, or, just going with the flow, it takes a toll on you. If you go back and think about all the things that you've done to get to where you are, not it's not always the easy route that got you to the best things. And I'm not saying avoid things easy. Sometimes things just come easy for you. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're just at the right place at the right time. But if you always go for that easy route, then you never know how much you can grow, and you're not accepting challenge, right? Sometimes you need to overcome a challenge to get a better prize, right? But sometimes there's not a better prize if you work harder, right? There's that term, work smarter, not work harder. And I think I've gone over this a couple of times, but I believe that you should work hard at first so that you could learn to work smart. Not everybody has the same skill capacity as you do. Recently, I've been training someone at work, and I realized that I had to adapt my training style. I am a great trainer, but at the same time, I sometimes fail to recognize that some people want a very step by step basis, or someone wants something very easy, or someone wants to learn it a very technical way. Everyone has a different learning style, and I'm not perfect, so I can't adapt to everything, right? But sometimes you have to sit back and watch or observe someone, and then you'll know the right way to react or even interact with that person. And I think that's art that is lost in this time. We want everything instantly, right? And that's something that can ruin our judgment, right? Something might take very long to come, but it's worth it in the end. Or, you could be wasting your time. You could be getting scammed, right? And that's the thing that we don't appreciate anymore, right? Um, I've been talking about me going to therapy, physical therapy, not mental therapy, but physical therapy. And it's very annoying how slow the process is, right? But sometimes I think about it where, like, imagine if everyone stayed like kids forever, in the sense where you heal pretty quickly, you get up, you learn so fast. How would the world be? I think it would definitely be an interesting world. But at the same time, I think that's a lesson for all of us where, some things we have to take a slow, methodical kind of view on how to take it or to enjoy it, right? So, I'm on like my sixth week of therapy on my shoulder, and it's gotten better. The pain is actually worse, a little bit worse, but I could do a lot more things than what I could initially do. And it's been a process. It's been a process, and there's a lot of places where I can't get to because I'm waiting on my freaking shoulder, right? But it's got me to think about certain things and help me appreciate these things. Will I appreciate it when my shoulder is back to normal? I don't know. Maybe I'll forget, right? But there's a lot of tiny things that we take for granted, right? And with my shoulder being injured, it's slowing my weight loss uh, journey. I hate saying journey. It's just it sounds so cheesy, right? But it's when I say weight loss journey, I just want to get into a specific shape, right? If you guys know, um, I do go to conventions, and there's a character that I've been putting on the sideline, and I was like, this year's my year, and then my shoulder starts acting up, so it's been quite a ride. But going back to the topic of ease, it comes and goes, right? And we shouldn't always embrace ease. Sometimes ease is a trap, right? Um, yeah, if you look like at any scam in general, it's like making money quick, or you could do this in 75 days compared to, the normal way or the regular way, or even you could pay to win, like especially like video games, you could pay to win, right? But stuff like pay to win or getting something for free all the time, it could ruin an experience, right? And I'm not saying that every experience has to be expensive or every shortcut is a scam. We just need to realize that is the ease worth it in the scenario, right? If you look at, for example, it's a meme online with Spirit, Flying Spirit. It's apparently like very cheap, but the ride is atrocious. I've never been on Spirit. Um, I might try it. I don't know. You can't really knock a lot of things until you try it. I don't say that for everything, and I don't agree with that for everything because sometimes you just know something's not for you, right? But the fact is that that ease, that gateway, that whole ideal or idea or ideology in itself with ease is quite wild. I don't know if you guys could hear the birds in the background. I didn't close the window, so there might be birds in this episode. So uh, I apologize for that one, but I hope you guys enjoy the sounds of nature that are complementing this podcast episode. But anyways, with ease, there is risk, of course. With everything, there's risk as well, right? But we need to know when the easy way out is not necessarily the easy way out. Sometimes when we take an easy route, it'll drain our time and it'll drain the things that if we worked harder for, we would have never dealt with those experiences, right? Sometimes it's just better to take the road that's less traveled. I love that term because the road less traveled is an experience that a lot of people don't experience or don't want to experience because that takes time, right? But there's a reason on both ends why it's not traveled as much, right? So ultimately, guys, be careful of ease, but also embrace ease when it is needed. Sometimes you need to take the easy way out just because it can be convenient at the time, but convenience is also a trap. You don't want everything to be convenient. We've kind of ended up in this world because of convenience. Sometimes things should be hard because even when you're going through something's a bit stressful or even something that you're methodically going through step by step, because you're going through the steps, you're learning. And with that new knowledge, you could also send that off to somebody else. You could pass that along. You could teach someone else. But if it's ease and it's automatic, when that system breaks down and it's not easy anymore, it's going to be a big struggle for you. So take the time to learn and, you know, be weary of ease. Take care.